this real? Are you really here?
That's like a fairy tale.
I was telling him, if I'm dreaming, I don't want to wake up now.
Hey gang, today you're gonna meet an amazing couple that come to the Philippines and have an incredible time.
I manage tours of the Philippines. This time, I manage a tour of a wonderful man from Texas who flew in to meet his Filipina fiancé. If you want a fun, safe, and hassle-free tour, email us at contact@traviscraft.com.
That's right, and I was actually on the tour as the official photographer, but enough talk, let's watch the video.
I'm at the airport in Manila because I'm running another tour. Actually, the fiancé of my client is so excited because she's a long-time fan of Travis, and that makes her fiancé excited as well.
It's good that Imabel is here to pick up her client, because the thing about this airport, it's not the worst in the world by any means, but at least this part of the airport, it's definitely below average compared to most other airports around the world, so it can be quite intimidating if someone's coming to the Philippines for the very first time. I see all these guys coming in from other countries, Western guys, and they're all confused, they're all very nervous about it. I feel their pain, but when you have Imabel as the tour manager, she's here to take care of you and make everything painless.
On the ticket, it says the arrival would be at Terminal 2. And then, good thing, on the way here, I actually called the flight information office, and I learned that the arrival for Philippine Airlines from US are all in Terminal 1. So we had to change direction, and now we're at Terminal 1.
Oh, there you are. Thank you, man. Welcome.
Travis.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Man, I was worried.
Now we're off to another part of the airport to meet Randy's fiancé who flew in from Singapore where she works. Oh, I get a hug and a kiss too, huh?
He's watching you. When I told her just now that you're coming and suddenly his crop snap. Really? Yes!
Oh!
And he's like, oh, he looks like Superman.
So this is our hotel room. Come on in. It's late, I'm tired, so I'm not gonna do the usual hotel room tour, but this is a pretty nice room. But this couple really amazes me. That greeting at the airport, that's one of the most spectacular things that I've ever seen. I was just so pleased to see that. To me, that's really what it's all about. We do these tours and people make these connections, and seeing it is really rewarding.
I'm so happy to finally meet the couple in person for the first time. When I started talking to them online, I just felt like they're so nice. They're already close to me, especially Jenny, the Filipina fiancé. She was so excited for this tour, not only because she's going to meet the love of her life finally in person, but Travis is joining me on this tour as the tour photographer. So seeing them meet in person for the first time, imagine, I was like, wow, it's like watching a movie live.
So we're in Makati right now, and we're beginning the tour. Really, we just picked them up last night, and this is only a one-day tour, but we're gonna have a lot of fun today, right here in Metro Manila.
There's no speed limit signs here or nothing either, is there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any, so I mean,
It seems there are no speed limit signs now that you mention it. There's no speed limits, but the police here don't have radar guns either, so they would have no idea whether you're speeding. It's true. They wouldn't really be able to tell if you're speeding, so maybe that's why they don't bother putting a speed limit. There's no way to actually know how fast someone's going.
The driver just don't listen.
Yeah, or they would put it and the driver wouldn't listen anyway, so they figure why bother.
when I was in the fire service, that's what they.
Oh, you used to be in the fire service?
Yeah, I was a paid firefighter.
That's what he was talking about last night. And here's a fire station here. What do you think of their trucks here? How do they look compared to what you...
Totally different than what.
Those are the Kalias that I was talking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that.
In the old days, you'd probably live in a place like this, at least if you're part of the army, the Spanish army or whatever. And then the Chinese people, the Filipinos, you keep them outside. You know, this is Intramuros, this is known as the Walled City. And it was actually built by Donald Trump, and no, I'm just kidding. So this is kind of what's left of it, but much of it has actually been rebuilt because during World War II, Manila, a lot of it was destroyed. Manila, I think, was the second most damaged city in all of World War II. But they damaged these really historic places, so some of it is actually rebuilt. They tried to rebuild the way it was.
Generally speaking, the Japanese code of honor, Bushido, is a very respectable code. But because the Japanese Imperial Army in 41 needed a way to bolster confidence and to allow their citizens to commit the most inhuman acts of the war, they converted it and twisted that code. Sometimes you were tortured for no reason at all. You were basically just entertainment at one point, particularly at the end of the war, which made it worse for the people here. And so the Americans did everything they could to push through those defenses, to sacrifice their lives to get into this part of the front.
This is ending with the sun. This is how I choose to remember.
How would you say this horse compares to the ones that you have up there in Texas?
Kind of small.
It's very small. I'm not sure this horse is big enough to pull a heavy guy like me. I'm gonna make him work for his food today.
This is Manila Cathedral. Many people hold their weddings here.
This is the mane of the horse.
That's how I
and
feel.
this is the reins.
What I understand is that if you touch like that.
Yeah, well, if you were riding and you want to go to the left, you just tap this side, pull this way, and he'll turn to the left.
So this is Chinatown. It's a great place for bargain shopping, but we're just stopping here for a little photo op.
Welcome to the Philippines!
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, try one. It's a one-day-old chicken.
No.
Oh, thank you guys. A lot of people are afraid to come to Quiapo, but it can be a very friendly place. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Mabuti.
Oh my God!
So these guys asked me to take their picture. So here it goes. Group portrait, right guys? Gusto mo ba mga Americano? Yes. Oh, they like Americans. So we've been showing him lots of nice things while he's here. The hotel where he stayed, nice malls, but we're also showing him a lot of reality, a lot of cultural immersion here. So far so good, right?
Oh yeah, very good. Very interesting. A whole different lifestyle here. That's completely different from Texas.
Kids here they don't get to see white guys like you every day. So I know the feeling. I think it's like exciting to be able to interact, to communicate with guests like you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think it's
They're fascinated by you.
Fascinated.
The tour continues around Metro Manila, where the couple get to take in the sights and just enjoy each other's company.
This was meant for your first dinner day.
I really tell him, you know, that I even send him.
Wow. I would say this is really God's time.
Yeah, I think really guys make us happy and.
Oh, wow, that's a good recommendation.
Like you're a part. You're a part of this.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, you've helped us all the way, you know.
So right now the couple is having a romantic dinner, and this place is so beautiful. This is the perfect place to have a romantic dinner, a lovely evening like this, and weather's cooperating. Things are just really perfect up here.
It's been a great experience. I have enjoyed it. I've seen a new country that I've never seen before, and I got to experience with a beautiful lady that I'm truly in love with, and witnessed Emma and Travis. They've made it even better. Great people to be with and take our tour with. I enjoy meeting both of them, and both of them were very helpful and took the time to listen and share things with us and to make sure we got everywhere that we wanted to go and things that they thought we might like to see. We put our vacation in their hands, and we have no complaints. We're very happy, pleased, and I recommend them to anybody that comes here.
Oh yeah, it's Imabel and Travis are best.
Wow.
And like, we want them in our journey, you know, together.
Well, we really appreciate it. From our end, I have to say that spending time with you guys, seeing you guys, how you're just a perfect match, and you're just having so much fun, it really means a lot to us because, I mean, just seeing someone with your mentality of you're going to come to the Philippines, you're going to have a good time, and she just is totally exactly the same way. So it's like a match made in heaven, I think, for you guys.
Yeah, and this all happened for us. Without you guys, it's like it will be different actually without you. So you're part of it.
Yeah.
I have to say it's been, I didn't know what to expect from meeting her, but I heard Imabel talking to Randy occasionally when I'd pass through the house, and I'm like, boy, this guy's really so polite, a true Southern gentleman. And I'm like, it's kind of an inspiration just hearing Randy talk, because it's like it reminds us, geez, I need to like watch my manners a little bit more. I could be more like that myself. So like just Randy's he's like an inspiration just to see someone, how charming, how nice he is. I mean, it's really interesting and fun to see.
Oh, thank you very much.
You've inspired him.
Yes, you've inspired me to be a better man, Randy.
Yeah, that's true. He was talking to me about that.
I'm glad I did something right.
Oh, talking about you two since last night. Like, you guys are really nice couple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are very blessed to meet you and make all these things happen for us. It's an unforgettable experience.
You know, and she likes watching your YouTube thing, so, you know, it was real fun to watch her when she saw you come out of the van. She didn't know. Well, I mean, I seen you watching when I coming out and you saw him, because I think you saw him before me, and then I seen, you know, you were all excited.
When I saw him coming out of the van and say, oh, they are here. And they asked me, my sister asked me, why you know? Oh, Travis is there. I haven't absorbed everything. It's just like, I'm very happy. I'm enjoying everything. And of course, with him beside me the whole day. And it's like really nice. Like, I love you.
No word can describe.
Yeah, no word can describe.
Okay.
I was telling him, can you just freeze the time for now? If only I can.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. How Travis and I witnessed a very special moment in your life when you finally first saw each other in person. That was just like, wow, it's like I'm watching a movie, seeing you guys with your hug and you know. So how about you? That's how I felt when I saw you guys. How did you feel when you finally first and touched each other in person?
Oh, it's like I was crying last night actually when he was hugging me, and I kept telling him that thank you because I didn't doubt him, but it's like when I saw him coming up on the band, it's like he really made it for me. Am I that special? That's why, and I stand there and I'm holding my mouth and like, should I go to him or should I wait for him to come? And I just walked and that's it. I didn't even expect that thing will happen. It's like when he's hugging me and kissing me, it's like it's the two of us only. I don't care about everything. It's just like what I feel is like only two of us there standing together.
Wow. How about you, Randy?
You know, when y'all found me at the airport, you know, I was a little nervous because first time, you know, coming and then we got in the van and I was worried because my flight was late and stuff, and I had no way to get a hold of her, you know, or send her a message because my phone don't work here. And but when Miss Emma told me that she was here already and she was waiting, and I was very excited. And when I come out of the van, you know, I was looking for her. I saw her son, and then when I turned my head, there she was, and it was like unbelievable, you know. I actually now, instead of looking at her on a video when we Skype and stuff, I actually get to hug her and hold her and just absorb that it's real. And I had to always played with her, and when we were talking, says, "Be ready when I see you. I'm gonna give you a big old kiss and hug," you know. And at that time, I didn't think about that. It was just a natural reaction, just to want to just hug her and squeeze her right away. And just not let her go.
Wow.
And I was so touched. I was crying that time because he was whispering in my ear that I'm here. I'm actually here. I want to cry. And I keep asking, is this real? Are you really here?
That's like a fairy tale.
I was telling him, if I'm dreaming, I don't want to wake up now.
I will recommend these two to anybody as their travel consultants on the trip. So I just want to say thank y'all.
So we've been staying at this hotel for a couple days. This is the second room that we've been in here. This room's much smaller than the other room, but it's still pretty nice. We're on a much higher floor here. We're on the 18th floor, so it's almost as high as where I live at home. Got a nice view out there. This is Virgo Street. It's actually a red light district, but it's named after a hero, a Catholic priest that was martyred.
I'm watching, that's why it's really there. I remember, yeah, I'm watching. It's very grateful, it's very nice, really. So I'm enjoying watching your channel. Yeah, you're professional, really, to have some picture. I'm so happy with that.
That's cool, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we ran into a viewer. Where are you from?
From Saudi Arabia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you watch my videos and
I'm
enjoy?
always watching your video, I'm enjoying your videos, really professional videos. So when I'm there in Jeddah, I'm watching your video, really. I said, I wish I would meet you here. I don't know, really. I wish my wishes become true. That's why I meet you here. And I'm proud to see you here and meet you here, really. I'm so happy, yeah.
What's your name?
Omar.
Omar?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All the way from Saudi Arabia.
Enjoy his video. It's very nice video, really. He's one professional.
It's kind of funny because he said he was hoping to meet me. So it's funny the way what he wanted manifested like that. But now he'll be telling people, oh, I met Travis Kraft in the red light district.
The front desk is very nice to move us to another room because the room that we first checked in today, it does not have a bathtub. So they moved us to this room, which is actually another. This is the highest room category they have, executive deluxe.
Yeah, this is a super nice room. Much bigger, but what's most important, I think, is that it's clean, pretty modern, everything works well. You want a working air conditioner, but this is a very nice room. This carpet is amazing. I could almost lie naked on this.
We go to a party, and there'll be one trail to see. This beautiful lady, she's walking.
I had asked her to marry me.
And I said yes.
Believe it or not, back in 2006, 11 years ago, I used to live right there. It doesn't look so good. It hasn't been kept up over the years, I guess, but I spent 9 whole months living there way back in 2006. I have a lot of good memories there. Going to the airport because we're taking Imabel's client there because he's flying to the United States, and it's been a really wonderful trip for him. He's had the time of his life.
This client is a very great client, and for now it's bye-bye time, but they're bringing very special happy memories with them from this tour. Good morning. Not yet, we'll just do it when I come back. If we get some good sleep.
Hi. So Randy, how has this trip changed your life?
Oh, it's been an eye-opener to a whole new world and things that we take for granted at home that they don't have here or they wish they had, and you know, so it gives you a different perspective of life and the way people's lives are, and how it might be difficult here, but yet life is more simple here. But they're happy people here than what you see in America more. Americans sometimes seem to be more greedy, but here they enjoy life and respect life. So it's a very different viewpoint, more of an eye-opener, and I will return.
You're like MacArthur, I shall return.
Yeah, and I'll be there.
How has this trip with meeting Randy impacted your life?
Oh, it changed a lot. I didn't expect that someone here will take me seriously as this. And I'll appreciate it.
Thank you for blessing them with a very safe flight for both of them. Lord, thank you for strengthening their bond right now, Lord, with your presence, Lord, in their relationship. And even, Lord, for their future marriage and their family, thank you, Lord, that you've already prepared the best for them, Lord God. Thank you that this relationship you bless them with will be a relationship that will help them get stronger in their relationship with you. To you, nothing is impossible. And thank you, Lord God, that as you promised, your plans for them are to prosper them. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
It's nice that they have these signs now letting you know that push carts are free and that the porters charge, because the porters can be very aggressive and you think that they work for the airport, you don't know, and then they'll hit you up with a charge that you're not expecting. So now they have these signs posted all over letting you know that you don't need to use them. It's very easy just to use a push cart for free. Bye. They won't let me go any further, so it's been a pleasure.
Same here.
It's been a lot of fun.
Part of this.
It's been an honor to meet you guys and be a part of your journey like this.
Thank y'all. I'm glad it was y'all.
So which one do I sign? There's...
Same man. That one ma'am is for delay check without no charge naman po, free of charge. You need your you use it inside the room. This will be for delay check also. Yes, if you want to get
I had a great time at this hotel. It has been, I would recommend this and I would book this hotel again in the future.
Great location too, over here in Makati. We stayed in Makati a lot in these hotels, but not this area. This area is different, but it's a great area if you're from another country, because there's so many restaurants and businesses that cater to people from the West, from the United States, Australia, Europe. So you can find restaurants, good places to eat. Things don't close during Holy Week around here. I know this area well because I used to live in this area in 2006. Be sure to check out all our continuing adventures right here on this channel, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss all the new videos.